guys, welcome to Better Bachelor. My name is Joker with a face for radio and a voice for print. Today's video I'm going to be doing is about a 40-year-old. She went viral on TikTok, and I found it over on Reddit, and apparently it's over on Twitter, and it's also all over the place. So I think it made it to Facebook as well. And it's her basically complaining about her complaining about her dating prospects as a 40-something. She's 42. And she's now I know you guys disagree with me on some of the time when I say this, but for 42, she's an attractive woman. But she's realizing that with that age and with the ability of not having a family or be able to make a family other than perhaps adopting someone, a kid, that the opportunities are very short. And she put up together a very funny video that explains this. I thought I'd go over it with you guys. First, let's do a loss of the day. This is a post from that I found on Reddit. And it's a text that a girl sent to a guy. And she says, "You want to see my punani, my kitty cat?" And the guy's like, but she didn't say kitty cat. She said, vagin. And the guy's like, "Yeah, sure." She sent the photo to him. And he says, "That's your vagina." And she's like, he said, "I want to see your cat." She said, "I don't have a cat." And he said, "Then why you wasted my time?" This is the way. This is the way. This is the way you respond to these thirsty girls. Because if they get enough of this reply and everything, they're going to give up on their bad ways. And one more fail. I wanted to show this one. This is a girlfriend and a guy, or a date, whatever. Maybe it's her brother. I don't know. But it's a girl comes out of a shop, and I know this is kind of hard to see for some of you. Let me see if I can bump it in once. Nope, doesn't want to zoom in. She comes out of a shop, and it looks like it's in Japan based on the writing on the door. She drops it looks like a corn dog or a lollipop or something like that on the ground. And watch what she does when her boyfriend or the dude comes out. So she comes out, she drops it on the ground, she picks it up, and then as he's coming out, she pretends to eat it and then hands it to him. And he pops and sticks it in his mouth. So she knew it went on, and this is to the entrance to a convenience store. So she knew it was dirty, it was gross. She drops it on the ground. She picks it up. Instead of throwing it away, she had 4 in her hand. Instead of throwing it away, instead of saying, no, I dropped this one on the ground, let me go rinse it off or anything, she just picks it up, puts it up, holds it to her lips as if it's in her mouth. He comes out, she takes it, sticks it in his mouth. And he doesn't know. Now, it's silly, but this is when the more guys that see this kind of stuff, more guys are like, dude, girls are on the sly. Like, girls will do some bad stuff and pretend like they're angels, and they obviously aren't. So here's the main story. This is from Lauren's Labyrinth 79. She's got 17,000 followers. And this is, again, she's 42. Her bio says here. Is it here? Here. Yeah. So on the video that she posted, she has hashtag over 40, FWB, Friends with Benefits, UGG, Single Life, FYP, not sure what that is. I know you guys will tell me. Freckles, Buffet, and Captions. And on her main profile here, it says 42 single, mostly unfiltered, total dork and a hot mess. And I went down through her page, and I was like, okay, even like these photos she's putting up or these videos she's putting up without a makeup on, and this one she does have makeup on, showing a little bit of clavage between the boobsicles. And scrolling down through here, I was like, hey, you know what? For 42 again, like she's not too bad looking. And I know you guys will disagree with me, but you got to remember she's like 10 years younger than I am. So, but again, it's subjective, but most of her stuff doesn't have a lot of makeup. But as I kept scrolling, I realized something. Everything here is selfie and selfie and more selfies and more selfies and more selfies and selfies and selfies. That's a lot of insecurity. She put on this video, like each one's got a little subtopic down there. But this is narcissism when your entire world is trying to get validation for your looks or something. So she may have some emotional damage. She may have a little bit of problems in there. So I don't think it's just her looks or her age, but who knows? But anyway, Here's the video. I don't know why this will not let me zoom in. That is so frustrating. So anyway, I don't think, I don't have a good way to zoom it in. You guys can see it. You'll hear it. This is her dating in her 40s. And I'm just going to let it play all the way through. You guys will get an idea of what her complaint is. But basically, she feels like, well, we'll watch it first. You'll see.
Buffet?
Caption says, dating in your 40s.
Hello, my name is Lori. I'm the manager here. I could not help but notice that you look quite upset. It's just a bunch of wieners. Oh, honey, I really don't want to hurt your feelings, but you are 42 years old and a little overweight, and you got those 3 kids. Yeah, but really? I can't get anything more than just this?
And it's a picture of a bunch of hot dogs in a tray.
It's being offered to you. This is just really disappointing. You know.
Let me just pause it here for a second. So, obviously she's describing herself in this video, and she's a single mom. She's 42. She has 3 kids, and she's wondering why it's difficult to date. Now, a lot of you guys out there, a lot of you guys are single dads. A lot of you guys are in your 40-somethings, and a lot of you have said, hey, as a single dude with kids, a lot of women do not want to get involved with me, and I'm a dude with kids. So when you take a woman that is past the age of having any more kids, she's already got 3 from whoever she was with before this. What is a guy, again, gaining out of this relationship? Now, you might say, well, she's a wonderful, beautiful, vivacious woman who's creative, and okay, maybe. She's also 42. This is the age, and trust me, I know, because I've been videotaping myself for the last 3 years. Every pound I gain, I see it on the videos. My forehead wrinkles are getting worse. Little crow's feet and little bags come under your eyes. It's part of aging. But for women, she's at the age where she's maybe, again, I'm just trying to be real with it. I'm not hating on women here, but you're at the last years you have before the wrinkles are permanent. Not just when you raise your eyebrows, not when you smile, but you're always going to have crow's feet. You're going to have wrinkles by your face. You're going to have puffier eyes. It's harder for you to keep in shape. Gravity takes over some things and starts making some other things sag. Again, this is something I know from eating too much and having my belly grow. You know, it happens to all of us. But what women do not understand is they're primarily desired for their beauty, their looks, and, the bedroom fun. And when a woman's showing up and she's already got 3 kids from other guys look at this and say, if I want to date her seriously, I'm not just dating a woman. I'm dating a woman and 3 kids. I'm dating a woman that is now past her prime. And I need just more than her being a great person. And for women that call me out on that and say, oh, you're mean, and look, it works the same way for women. If a woman were going to date a 40-year-old guy, but he's not successful, and maybe he has 3 kids through a previous marriage, but he's not successful, and he's not working a job that brings in a significant amount of income to make her life easier, to make dating, to give her something. So when she says, yeah, he's not all that great looking, but and yeah, he has 3 kids, but he's very successful. It means my retirement years and the time I spend with him, I'll have a better life for being with him. Well, if she doesn't get that from this guy, she's not going to go out with that guy. Well, for men, it's, hey, do I get the youthful and the beauty? So, for people that call me out, because every once in a while I get hate emails for saying it like it is. Look, it goes both ways. But for women, it's beauty and youth and perkiness. And for men, it's income and stability and being strong and being reliable. Just because they're different doesn't mean they're any less valuable to the other person. All right, so anyway, so she's seen that all she has basically is a tin full of hot dogs. Literally, that's what they showed. Let's see what is out there from her.
This is just really disappointing. We don't normally do this, but you are rocking that mom bod. You're kind of cute. Don't tell anybody else, because We normally don't pull this out for everybody. Here you go.
And this is a pan, which is, let me grab my glasses because she threw a pan down and it says, occasional date night, I miss you text when we've been ignoring your texts and sense that you are getting upset. And I can't quite read what's on the right. It says a weekend per week or something like that. Or let me see if I can read it again here. A weekend date, something like that.
So those are my only options. There's nothing else? What about like love and a relationship? Oh wait, you were serious? Yes, I was serious. I have a lot to offer. Is there no one? Actually, you know what? There is someone who wants to give you all that. Sweet guy. He's 64. He lives in Kentucky. He's partially deaf, so that's going to be perfect with the kids. Everybody else, you're just not going to be attracted to. Sorry. You know, I kind of see why people have stopped coming here because these options are terrible. I'm just going to say it. I don't like it. I'm going to leave. I'm going to fast. Yeah. Bye.
So here's the irony of this, okay? Is that she's saying, and this is again her talking to herself when she's dressed like this bistro manager, and she comes in to order a date, and she's being told, A, all guys want to do is throw their hot dogs into you. Somewhere in there's a joke about throwing a hot dog down a hallway. Number two, needy or desperate guys. Or the third one she says here near the end is she said, is that all? There's really no one here that you're going to be attracted to. Let me see if I can pull that up so you can hear that one more time.
Everybody else, you're just not going to be attracted to.
That's the key right there. Everybody else, you're just not going to be attracted to. So here she says, I'm dating in my 40s. I got 3 kids. I'm single. I'm 42. All that I get are options for hot dogs. You know, in other words, guys want to sleep with them. I get options for kind of very casual guys that want to maybe hang out once a week, probably for the same reason of giving her a hot dog. Or they kind of blow her off. And she says, is this all there is? What about love? What about a relationship? What about something serious? And this girl, this woman's like, yeah, this older guy will. He's 64. But other than that, you're not going to find anybody you're attracted to. And so she thinks this is unfair. But the truth of it is, and this is what I think a lot of women do not realize until their later years of dating, the same goes from the men. The men look at her and they say, I'm not attracted to you. I'm not really interested in you. And again, she's not an unattractive woman. You know, she's not an unattractive woman. I know, again, that she's 42. But, I mean, most of these photos are her without the makeups. But, yeah, she's got dark circles under her eyes. She's got forehead wrinkles and smile lines and the crow's feet. Maybe she smiles a lot. That's great. But what she doesn't understand, I can tell you now.
Attractive person.
Oh, I didn't mean to click
Quickly
that.
look away.
Darn it. Okay. I can tell you now, based on these videos, she was a very strikingly good-looking younger woman. In her 20s and 30s, she got hell of a lot of attention. I guarantee that. She got tons of attention. But she got tons of attention for her looks. Now, when the looks go away, maybe you do have that personality. Or maybe she never developed it because she didn't need to because she was very pretty. Maybe she did develop it. Maybe she didn't. But the problem is, again, men may say, hey, you know what? She's got a great body. She's pretty. She's 40. She has a lot to offer. But is that what I want for a relationship for the rest of my life? Or to marry for the rest of my life? Or to be with for the rest of my life? The guys she wants do not want that. They do. Again, watch the video I did about, the top 10 percenters. These women that get fooled and the top 10 percenter or 20 percenter is dating 6 women at a time. Those guys, they get to be with women that are 10, 20 years younger than them. They don't have to settle down to get what they want from women. So they don't come to her for that. But that's the guy that she wants. Now, there are probably plenty of you gentlemen that say, hey, you know what? Like, okay, like this video of her on the left. Again, yeah, she's got a little dark circles under her eyes or whatever. Or maybe she bumped her face into something. I don't know. But there are a lot of you guys that say, hey, MILF, man, like I'd date her. I'd go out with her. I'd even maybe get in a long-term relationship with her. But here's the interesting part. She doesn't want you. That's the key to all of this. She doesn't want the options that are available to her. And so she says, you know what? I'm going to give up on dating because there's no one here that wants me that I want. And that's the key of this puzzle. That women like this will complain, oh, I'm 40 and nobody wants me anymore. Remember, it's not nobody wants me. It's nobody that I want wants me. And that's where everything falls apart. All right, let's do a dating profile of the day. All righty then. Now this exemplifies everything that we talk about here. And pretty much everything I was talking about right in this video. She's 35. She's an unemployed business owner. Now,
hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
How are you an unemployed business owner? Like you either own a business and you're in business for yourself and you're working for yourself and you're the business owner, or you're unemployed. Like I can't say I'm an unemployed astronaut. They say, oh, you're an astronaut? Well, I'm an unemployed astronaut. Oh, were you ever an astronaut? No, that's why I'm unemployed. What? This doesn't make sense. Here's the first red flag down below that. She says, I am a straight bi woman. She's straight and she's bi and she's a woman. You kind of can't be both. Like you either like dudes and dudes alone, i.e. straight, or you like dudes and women. But you can't, like that doesn't make any sense. All right, next, let's read through the grocery list that always comes around when we do this kind of stuff. She says, I want a partner to share life with. I want a hubby. I want a home. I want a family. She's 35, getting close. I want fur babies. That's another red sign, calling them fur babies. I want him to be all about me. Warning, 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 warning. Warning, don't do it. No, he doesn't want, no, don't be all about her. Serious inquiries only. That means that her preferences are extremely high and she's trying to tell guys that she's not into. Please don't. She says, let's see if you read this. You must not live at home. You must have perfect teeth, white and straight. You must smell good, definitely. Hairless everywhere. Career, wealthy. Stability, homeowner. Nice shoes, always. Expectations, keeps me safe. Opens doors. Hold my hand always. Plays with my hair. Loves football. Gets down on food. Makes me laugh. And he's affectionate. And he challenges me. And he's my teammate. First passion. First passion, mental health awareness.
Oh, wait, you serious?
Emotional damage.
There it is, mental health awareness. First one. Here's the other red sign, or red flag, warning sign, astrology. This thing is so many red flags here, guys. I'm telling you. Unbelievable. So there's so many contradictories in these things. And there's a story that I'm probably going to do coming up here soon. I think I've got it in another browser window. Let me pull it up. Do I still have it pulled up? Nah, it's not pulled up right away. Anyway, there's a story, and I'll just tell it to you maybe instead of doing a full video about it. It's a story in the news that was the new hot dating trend, actually going on dates. And what the story basically said is because of the bug and everybody locking down for so much time, Everybody just went to the apps. And instead of going out because of, again, the lockdowns and everything, instead of going out, people would just message each other, and then become friends with benefits and just would go over to each other's house and hook up. Now, who wins out of that scenario? Definitely the dudes. Because the real good-looking guys that have a good dating profile and are good on paper, well, it doesn't, you can look really good on paper and have a good-looking picture and a good bio and just get tons of matches. But if you're kind of like, I'm more personality versus my looks or something, well, those guys didn't get any action. Well, now that things are easing up, so many women kind of got used and tossed aside on the dating apps, and so many men are either not getting matches at all, or they match and then get ghosted when the woman doesn't reply or finds out several of them are bots. The guys aren't getting action. So how are these two people trying to actually find dating, love, some sort of a relationship? The hot new trend is to go on a date. That's where we are now, where somehow going on a date, getting to know somebody over a cup of coffee or a drink or a bite to eat or something is now new. And somehow, even though this is the way dating has been done for hundreds of years probably, now it's new again. Everything's turned on its head. I'm telling you, everything is just nuts out there. And so if you have your struggles, let's face it, it's probably not you. It's probably society and these crazy women out there that are like this. I'm not chosen by anybody, but because I'm not a catch anymore. But the guys that I want, well, they don't want me. So instead of lowering standards, they just say, well, I guess I'll quit dating. Guys, if you'd like to support my work, links are below as always. If you have, thank you very much. And the best way you can support me is like, comment, share, subscribe. Join me over on betterbachelor.locals.com, where we've got free speech forums. We talk about everything under the sun. I do individual one-off videos. I do live streams. I do special individual content over there for supporters. And you can support me for about 13 cents a day. So join me over on betterbachelor.locals.com, and we'll see you next time.